Alright guys, welcome to the full-length reaction of Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be watching X-Men The Last Stand. So we're back. We're back in the X-Men grind of things. We took our little break for Spider-Man that was shorter or longer and then shorter and then it was a lot. Anyway, thank you for your patience. If you saw Spider-Man No Way Home, dope movie. I think it was kind of worth it. But we're back. Jean Grey just died. We just totally intimidated the heck out of the president, and we're like, bro, the X-Men are in charge.
Yep.
This movie is contentious. I don't really want to like set your expectations. I think we're gonna have a fun time with it. Like I had asked earlier, do you want us to watch it? Everybody's like, oh, it gets more hate than it deserves. Even if it's a little cheesy over the top, dude, I want to have a blast. Like I if it's goofy, I'm gonna laugh in the most good-natured way possible.
Yes.
So I think we're going to have a fun time with it either way. And then we're going to be continuing on into the rest of the X-Men cinematic universe. Do you have any ideas, theories, thoughts of anything before going into this one?
I mean, my one thing is like, I feel like, what's his name? The Pyro, I think.
Okay.
Right. So he's on the other side. I feel like we're going to have, that's going to be one of the,
conflicts?
Main conflicts or something like that. That's one of my,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, as always, full-length reaction is going to be up on Patreon. Next week's reaction, which is going to be X-Men Origins, also going to be up on our Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like and subscribe. We got lots more X-Men stuff coming. We did a bunch of X-Men stuff. We did a bunch of Marvel stuff. Really, we have everything on the channel that you could ever want. And then we have an anime channel if you want that too. And yeah, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching, and let's just get into X-Men 3, The Last Stand. Now, full transparency, I think I have seen this movie. I was really into the X-Men when I was like a kid. So it's been a very long time. And I do remember parts about this movie. I don't remember all of the movie, though.
Okay, so this is,
Jean Grey's house.
I still don't know why I made it. Couldn't you just make them say yes? Yes, I could, but it's not my way.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still walking, dude.
Power corrupts and all that. Yes, I know, Johnson.
Yeah, he's got to set an example.
When you start listening, that's what's special.
Yeah.
What a beautiful campus.
It's just a private school.
Well, I heard illness. Illness?
John.
You think your daughter is sick, Mr. Grant? We're mutants, Jean. We are like you.
Really? I doubt that.
I doubt you.
Whoa! Hey, Stan!
Oh!
Oh, Charles. I like this one. Open the door. One second!
Oof.
Whoa.
Oof.
Open this door. Warren.
Whoa, man. Chill.
Oh, God. Not you.
Dad, I'm sorry.
Shit, that sucks.
Yeah. We got our dope credits. Now, like I said, this is kind of like the end of the trilogy, but also keep in mind, like, the universe is connected. It's just not as, like, amazingly connected as Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, there are a little bit of continuity, wackiness.
No, for sure.
Wait, that was cool. This is looking like Terminator.
I was about to say, like, can we hop series really quick?
Storm?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a haircut. Oh, that's cool. He touched her and she went metal too. Rogue.
Oh, she can.
Oh, yeah. She gets their powers. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like seeing the use of their power in a really effective way.
I know. They're not ready, Storm. Don't get you.
What the heck? What was that?
That was my last cigar.
You really know it's the end of the world.
Yeah, no, not his last cigar.
Work as a team.
Yeah, good luck with that. Now.
Damn it, Logan, don't do it.
Whoa.
What the heck?
That's crazy. What? Who are they fighting?
Hey, Colossus. Nice throw.
Interesting.
Cerebro's running some simulations.
That's cool.
Yeah, right?
In a game,
You sure fooled me.
I mean, I get where Storm's coming from. Like,
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't seem fine. You seem like you're
Bro,
Hey, something's wrong. What's
you gotta learn some stuff about girls.
Hey, Scott, we're looking for you downstairs. They didn't show. What do you care? Well, for starters, I could cover your ass. I didn't ask you to. So pass through, though.
Bro,
this isn't what.
this is not how he was like the leader, dude.
Yeah, well, Jean didn't die so that you could do this,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool.
We're going places.
Interesting.
The meeting's begun, sir.
Thank you.
I didn't expect that sort of like voice and this demeanor.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We picked her up breaking to the FDA of all places. You know who she's been imitating? Secretary Trask here. You think your presence can hold her?
We have some new prisons, Hank. We'll keep them mobile. Be a step ahead this time.
Raven, I asked you a question.
I don't answer to my slave name.
Or has he convinced you you don't have a family anymore?
My family.
That's so interesting how that's how they treat it.
Yeah.
With us? I don't want to play games with you. I want answers. You don't want to play games. You want to know where he is?
Oh. Yeah, dude, you guys gotta watch out for her, bro.
But having her does give us some diplomatic leverage. On principle, I can't negotiate with these people. It's what she stole from the FDA.
Yeah, what would you want from the FDA anyway? Wait.
Dear Lord. For psychics, this presents a particular problem. When is it acceptable to use our power, and when do we cross that invisible line that turns us into tyrants over our fellow?
That is the
Give me
mutant
that
power that I want.
The man you see here was born with no higher level brain functions. His organs and nervous system work, but he has no consciousness to speak of.
The heck?
Storm?
Professor?
He picked up on something? What is happening here?
You know when he cancels class.
Magneto's a fugitive. We have a mutant in the cabinet, a president who understands us. Why are we still hiding?
We're not hiding. We still have enemies out there.
Yeah, you don't want to be too out in the open. I understand that.
Yeah, he's still gotta be.
Storm, I hadn't thought of you as my student for years. In fact, I thought that perhaps you might take my place someday. Yes, things are better out there. But you of all people know how fast the weather can change.
There's something you're not telling us. I love what you've done with your hair.
Me too, bro.
Oh, cool.
Short notice. Henry, you are always welcome here. You're a part of this place. I have no
I look how huge he looks.
No,
like
yeah.
under the suit.
but a mutant antibody. A way to suppress the mutant X gene. Suppress permanently.
What?
That's not suppress, that's kill, bro.
Well, that's ridiculous. You can't cure being a mutant.
Well, scientifically speaking.
Since when did we become a disease? How can anybody in their right?
Oh, no. Shoot.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like the people who haven't liked mutants have always thought of them as a disease.
Is
No,
nothing
yeah.
more than a disease.
Yeah.
A corruption of healthy cellular activity.
That's the dad, though, of the kid. That's the same
Oh,
guy.
yeah, it is. It is.
Who would want this cure? I mean, what kind of coward would take it just to fit in?
Lots of people. It's
Yeah.
terrifying. Are you kidding me?
Not all of us can fit in so easily. We don't shed on the furniture.
True? They can cure us?
Yeah, I mean, like, see, she's super excited
because
for some people it's a curse.
Yeah.
Can't cure us. You want to know why? Because there's nothing to cure. Nothing's wrong with you, or any of us, for that matter.
But you say that, but look at Rogue.
But what if it causes you personal issues?
It's
right?
It's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Cure is voluntary. Nobody's talking about extermination.
No one ever talks about it. They just do it.
Well, if you're treating it like a cure.
And then one day when the air is still and the night has fallen, they come for excuse. They will force their cure upon us. The only question is, will you join my brotherhood and fight?
When you put it that way, everyone's gonna go with you.
I have been marked once, and let me assure you, no needle shall ever touch my skin again.
And I know there's 87 mutants in here, none of them above a class 3, other than you two.
You can sense other mutants in that time.
That's super useful.
Yeah.
Actually, more useful than the speed. Oh, here we go, bro. Dude, even in this movie, Professor X and Magneto have the most epic lines.
They're so
for the
cool.
good and for the evil. Like, it really is Shakespearean or something. Like, it's so epic.
Demand that you release me. Do you know who I am? I'm the president.
Why are you doing this to me? Let me down.
Dude, you gotta, like, cover the cage, bro.
Yeah,
Like, she's gonna mess with you. Like, this would mess with my head.
Trusted, like.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Yeah, right.
Bro. Don't underestimate her. She's not an idiot.
Well, and it's like, she has companions. Like,
yeah.
Safest location we could find. That's why we keep the source of the cure.
Get a little riled up. I'm sure he's gonna, like, because he seems like he's like one of those nice
really
people
polite.
until he gets like pissed, And then it's like, I'm excited to see that.
Hello there, son. My name is Hank McCoy.
Yeah, this kid probably... Whoa. Wait, whoa.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
It's okay. You have an amazing gift. Thank you, Julian.
I love seeing the, like, temptation in his eyes, even. Like he sees, like, his hand regular, and that's, like, a moment.
Well, I don't even know. Is it like a temptation? I think he's genuinely thinks that's a good thing, like, possibly. Scott.
That's a cool shot. Whoa.
What the? What is going on there? The heck? Why is it so bright? What?
Jean?
No. No, wait, what? Come on, Sky. This is weird. Huh. This is sketchy. That'd be so risky, though.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do that.
That's cool. Wait, that's so crazy. It's like the first time I've ever seen his eyes.
Wait, what?
Well, we had the opening.
Professor, you okay?
Yeah, he sounds.
Careful, I leg.
What is happening? She was like, it looked like Rogue a little bit.
Yeah. Like it was like sucking something.
Yeah, like the power or something like that.
Wait, that's such a cool visual.
This feels like her powers or something.
Yeah.
Because like,
Well, she's got telekinesis.
well, like, you know how she was like levitating the cars. It kind of feels like the same feel.
And where's
Going
Scott?
on?
Logan!
What? What happened to Scott?
Dang it, why do we have so many, like, ulterior motives, though? Like, it doesn't help.
The only explanation of Jean's survival is that her powers wrapped her in a cocoon of telekinetic energy. Her mutation is seated in the unconscious part of her mind, and therein lay the danger. Created a series of psychic barriers to isolate her powers from her conscious mind, and as a result, Jean developed a dual personality. Came to call itself the Phoenix, a purely instinctual creature, all desire and joy.
Great.
Yeah, emphasis on the rage.
I'm trying to restore the psychic blocks and cage the beast again.
Can you?
You're talking about a person's mind here, about Jean. She has to be controlled. Control.
It depends. It all depends.
Yeah, but it does sound horrible.
Some are desperate for this cure, while others are offended by the very idea.
Yeah, I mean, there would be hundreds, at least, if not thousands, lining up for it.
No, for sure. I mean,
Hello, Warren. How are you, son? You sleep well? Yeah. You know, I'm proud of you for doing this.
It's a little risky to start on human trials. But it's like, what else are you supposed to do?
can't you like do something with like the cells and stuff? Right? Isn't like a?
Oh, that's true. Dude.
Whoa. Dang.
Okay, that's kind of...
That's a kind of cool power. Mutation.
Better life. It's what we all want.
I like how beautiful his power specifically is.
Whoa. Dang.
Gotta make an entrance.
If I was like another mutant, I'd be like, freaking showing off. Let me show you something real quick. Yep, we knew this was gonna happen.
Dude, but he's just in the middle of the road. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that's sick. Dude, is Magneto not the coolest?
This is exactly why I said we need a mutant squad. Like, do you not see what we're up against?
Oh, dude.
Cell 41205. James Matrix.
This one robbed 7 banks.
Whoa, what's your...
Well, that explains it.
At the
Dang.
same time.
I'm in. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
I even just like that it's like, oh, the Brotherhood. Like just the title of his like group.
Yeah.
It so fits him. Okay, whoever is the actor is freaking jacked.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It was the thing.
I'm sorry, my dear. You're not one of us anymore.
Wow.
Shut up. You're my son.
Dang, that's like...
That's brutal.
That's like, it's not like the Brotherhood. It's actually like his fascination with only that part of you, right?
Yeah, and even just the irony. Like, obviously, the actress of Mystique is, like, really beautiful, and he's just like, oh, she was so beautiful. And no longer... Like, just the fact that they're not even they're not even, like, real to him anymore. Like, once they're not mutants.
It's like he's not thinking about them being beautiful. He thinks that the mutation itself is beautiful.
Which is
right?
really interesting.
Back where we first met. Only I was in your place and you were not.
You okay?
Well, she has some memory.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the other personality can get to those memories as well, right? So, come on, dude. Oh no,
bro.
And what is she doing? Like, how did she like take the power or whatever?
Look at you, Logan. He's tamed you.
Bro.
Where's Scott?
Whoa.
We'll kill someone else.
Don't say that. Stop it.
Is she implying that she killed Scott?
Yeah.
I don't want to fix it.
Oh, jeez. Dude, look at that.
I told you they would draw first blood.
So what do we do?
We use this weapon.
I like how Pyro's like his right-hand man now.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's just like kind of subtle storytelling.
Come, we have an army to build. Jean, what have you done? I think she killed Scott. What?
Also, don't give us the what have you done. He didn't do anything.
It may be too late.
Oh no.
What's wrong with me? Absolutely nothing. Eric, stop! No, Charles, not this time. You've always held her back. For your own good, Jean.
It's so easy for Eric to be like, oh, you've held her back, when it's like, dude, but what? It's like, do you hold back a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, it's like you gotta.
But it's bad because from her point of view, and she's unstable, it does look like.
You must trust me. You're a danger to everyone and yourself. But I can help you. I think you want to give it a cure. Look what happened to Scott. You killed the man you loved because you couldn't control your power.
I mean, I get where the professor is coming from, but like, shoot.
Go. I love seeing mutant versus mutant. Oh, dang. That was sick. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whoa. That's a cool
That
shot.
is so cool.
They're like literally just sitting.
Just the way everything's like disintegrating.
She's losing more of herself though. Holy.
Oh. Okay, that is so cool.
Oh no. Shoot.
I do think it's interesting that Eric cares. Like, he did scream. Like, he screamed for Charles.
No, yeah, he's always seen him as like a
friend.
a companion almost.
When we were afraid, he gave us strength. And when we were alone,
Yeah.
he gave us a family.
Yeah, that's just brutal for everyone.
But his teachings live on through us, his students.
Yeah, you guys, it's like you guys got to carry on his like will, you know?
Kitty.
Now what?
Bonnie?
Yeah.
Kitty, get up. Come with me.
Storm told us to stay in our rooms.
Don't worry. We won't get caught. I mean, you can't walk through walls, you know. Come on.
I feel bad for Rogue, dude.
Yeah.
Rogue's the OG. At least have the respect to break up with her, bro. He's just slowly approaching the doom. That actually sucks. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes both ways. I feel like...
Yeah, but you can't be doing that, bro, like behind your girlfriend's back.
Just think about what I said, Rose.
Yeah, and he does have a point. Don't do it for a stupid reason.
I can manipulate the metal in this. But you can do anything. Anything you can think of.
I like how you can see her take control.
Yeah.
Jean,
Whoa.
enough. He wanted to hold you back.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I want you to be what you are.
No, you want to use her,
Yeah,
bro.
you want something out of her.
That cure is meant for all of us. If we want freedom, we must fight for it. And that fight begins now.
She shouldn't be here with us.
Her power is completely unstable.
Only in the wrong hands.
You trust her? She's one.
Yeah, in her hands?
Would have killed the professor if he'd given me the chance.
Chosen Xavier did more for mutants than you'll ever know.
That's a really cool moment. It's not about sides. Or at least mutant versus mutant. It's about mutant versus people.
Yeah, but this isn't...
This is just gonna cause more tension.
This isn't right. Like,
oh.
I'm looking for someone. Oh, I get it. Your girlfriend. Come on, I swear. You're afraid of a fight.
Whoa.
oh my gosh.
Dude, that's like straight up terrorism.
That's terrible.
As long as the cure exists, you will not be safe. And to my fellow mutants, I make you this offer. Join us or stay out of our way. Enough mutant blood has been
See,
spilled.
but this is... They're doing the
It's a
same...
public move. It's horrible.
They're doing the same exact thing that the people are doing.
Yes.
Right?
They're going to war.
Well, they're forcing people to be a certain way.
You have to find Magneto and stop him by any means necessary. Magneto wants a war. We'll give him one.
Yeah, see, like, look at this.
Yeah, that's...
And I mean, I don't know who started it, but I can guarantee you that's not helping it. Oh, no.
This is sketchy. Cause
Yeah, because... I mean,
what are you gonna do? What was that?
ew.
What are those?
I don't know, like bones? Yeah, maybe.
Dang, you can throw those fast.
Alright, now you just pissed him off.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh! oh!
oh, snap.
Let's go.
Okay, but these are the easy. These are the easy.
I don't care, dude.
They're
He's
the
cutting
grunts.
through him.
Yeah, but he has regeneration. And
I
you
like
don't.
how it still feels like it hurts.
Yeah.
But I say to you, we are the cure.
Okay.
Hey, bro, why are you gotta be so good at this? I would join you.
The fury that this world has never witnessed.
Be careful, man.
Yeah,
Because
you better make sure he doesn't recognize you.
yeah, because Magneto can just like he can just stop him.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your perfect chance. Yeah, but at least they're separated.
Oh.
Come on, you have a chance to get to her.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it was him. Oh my god.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, our only way is if Jean.
Oh.
Our only. Yeah, the only way is to get to Jean, like somehow, to see if we can help her. Because otherwise we can't like fight them. Like it's too hard.
How did we find it? She gave us everything we wanted and more.
Oh.
You'll have no fury like a woman scorned.
It is cool because it reveals how, like, you know, they kind of had like a semi-romantic relationship. I like how it feels really manipulative.
Yeah.
Where it's like Magneto's like, you're no longer a mutant, I don't care about you. Like, no matter what human connection they had.
Well, that's the thing is it wasn't human connection.
Yeah.
It was literally...
That's why it just feels so, like, it does feel like manipulative.
Well, because the only thing that links them was literally her powers, her mutation. And with that gone, there's nothing linking them. I mean, but the thing is they have, like, powers and stuff. What if they can,
I
like...
mean, we could take away the powers.
Yeah, but they should already know, possibly. What if they have a power of, like, right, the hearing?
Okay, send them in. Okay.
Yeah, see, they could just have powers. No, no.
Okay. I give up. Sorry, Mr. It was a decoy. Inside.
100%.
I was supposed to get there. So I don't swim. Leave that.
That kind of makes sense.
Is he gonna help out?
I don't believe this wants to do. He's linked to this holding that cure and there'll be no stopping. Can you estimate how many he has? An arm. Engine. His powers have limits. We lost the professor. If we don't fight now, everything they stood for will die with them. I'm not gonna let that happen. Are you? X-Men. All of us.
Yeah, this is our group, except for we're missing one.
The lining of their suits match their comic book suits. He's got the yellow for Wolverine. Iceman has the blue.
That's cool.
I just noticed that. That's awesome.
But are you ready to do what you need to do when the time comes?
Well, it depends on what he thinks he needs to do. I feel like we need to get, we're gonna need to get Rogue back.
Yeah.
Because without her, I feel like our team's gonna be a little incomplete. He's gonna use the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's a sick shot. I mean, it wouldn't be a movie if we didn't destroy the Golden Gate Bridge, bro. Dude, it's epic, though.
Oh, you can't swim? Don't worry. No, we're not
We
taking
literally
a shit.
have a bridge for you.
The unconventional way of using a bridge.
Can you imagine being those soldiers? Like, sir, he brought a bridge.
How did he get across the water? The bridge. There's no bridge to Alcatraz.
Alright.
Oh,
We gotta see
snap.
what the X-Men can do.
Oh, snap.
I mean, they could do some damage.
Yeah, that's true. They have stuff.
Worms go first.
Yeah.
But blue.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Worms go first.
Oh, that's sick.
Dang.
I can't help but think of Donkey Kong.
That's cool.
Gets tanks. I guess Magneto will turn them inside out.
Yeah.
Where are our ground troops?
Yeah. Air support.
Whoa.
Traitors to their own cause.
Well, if you're the next evolution in humanity, are you traitors to your own cause? I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, what exactly?
You're not a different race. You're the same.
Well, they say it like they are, right?
Yeah.
So they.
You wanted peace.
Oh. Oh.
I'll get the face off eventually.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that was sick.
Whoa. What kind of power does he have? Whoa.
Okay, that's kind of sick.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch!
Oh, snap. Yeah, because, like, nothing can stop him or whatever. Is there a way to trick him into...
Yeah, you're being stupid, bro.
Yeah, into the water, maybe.
Going somewhere?
Oh, that was cool.
You're the guy that invented the cure, right? Yes, I am.
Why would you ever admit that?
This way.
No, you can't.
Bro.
What's going on? Your powers won't work with me.
Yes. But will his?
No, his power shouldn't either, right? But move.
Oh, please, don't do this. I don't know what can help you people.
Okay, that's crazy.
Like we need your help.
I actually don't know.
Oh.
And Pyro, right? They're all super strong.
And Wolverine can't take on Magneto. We need somebody else to take on Magneto.
And I don't know if, yeah, a lot of our people can. Freak.
That's kind of cool, though.
That's crazy. What's the game plan?
Oh.
Oh.
We work as a team.
Best defense is a good offense.
The development.
Uh-oh. The ice versus fire, maybe?
Okay, that's epic.
Man's firing like Hadoukens out here.
Oh no, dude!
Hey, Bobby. Maybe you should go back to school.
Or maybe you.
Whoa.
Ooh. My man powered up. Is that gonna work?
Yeah, bro!
Come on!
Never learn, do you?
Is it a play?
Actually, I do.
Oh!
I'm one of them.
Oh,
Wait, I don't
snap.
remember. That's so sad. Even for Magneto, that's...
It's over, Jean. No, don't shoot!
Oh, you idiots. No. Okay, that's sick. She's like a Wanda or something. She's like insanely strong.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, now you get to experience it from the other side, right?
Yeah.
That's
so cool.
I'm the only one who can stop her. Get everyone to safety.
Oh my gosh. How? She's so strong. Like, what are you gonna do?
That looks so cool. She's looking epic.
I mean, the only way is to get to her mentally. Uh-oh.
I mean, it's just everybody. Come on,
the
Logan.
only hope is that she's still in there somewhere.
I know you're still there!
Yeah, because she
Oh,
could
he
just
can fight it.
yeah. What about what's her name?
Go.
Shoot. Dang. That's
Whoa.
crazy.
You can see the metal.
Yeah.
You would die for them.
Die for you.
For you.
Yep.
For you.
Save me.
Alright, what are you gonna do, dude? Yeah. Shoot, dude. Dang. That's a tough decision to make. bro, look at that. Like,
I mean, you saved the rest of the world.
and in a way, he saved Jean.
Yeah.
From becoming
like you saw the relief come over her face.
Well, because if you couldn't control yourself, like,
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I introduce our new ambassador to the United Nations and the representative to the world for all United States citizens, human and mutant alike, Dr. Hank McCoy.
Nice for the UN.
Yo. And oddly, he just fits. Like,
dude, he looks great in the suit.
Yeah.
He's great on the battlefield.
Fridge.
Yeah, we gotta rebuild this one. Back at chess.
Oh, snap.
Morning.
Yeah, who is this?
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Moira.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Dude.
Wait, what? I've never seen that scene.
Dude, that's what I was thinking, bro. Because when he was talking about it, he was saying it as if, like, he had something to do with it.
Wow.
Now, so does that mean that is the original Charles? Or did he transport himself? No, that has to have been him.
Why? I don't actually understand. Explain it to me. Sorry.
Okay, I think that they were talking about
It was like a body in a coma, they were saying, right?
Yes. And they were going to transfer someone's consciousness.
But so that's not Charles's body. It's not Sir Patrick Stewart, the actor. It's Charles in the body.
Yeah, I forgot exactly what they were saying about it.
Huh.
It made me think that he definitely has something to do with that body.
Yeah.
Like, before even going into it, because the way he was talking about it, it totally looked like he knew exactly what that body was for. And he had something to do with it.
Okay.
Huh. Either that was the plan to do that, to transfer himself into that body,
or that was
or
like
he had already done it.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
Maybe he had been in that body and he transferred himself, like, out of that body.
Huh.
Into the body that, you know, we saw here, who died, got disintegrated, and now he reverted back to his, like, original body. Or that's just someone else's body.
I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. Yeah, what'd you think of the movie?
I mean, it was fun.
I do think it's the weakest of the three. I'm not gonna pretend it's not, in my opinion. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it kind of is. It's tough to, you know, because I
know too the Dark Phoenix storyline is a really big storyline of the comics. So
okay.
I know there's a lot of like, hey, we did not do this right, sort of feelings.
Yeah,
which is very understandable, especially if it's like one of the biggest comic book arcs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of legitimate.
But I mean, what did you think watching Going In Blind?
I mean, I thought it was a fun one. You know, I thought it was, you know, I mean, I don't want to criticize. Like, listen, okay. Anytime I'm gonna be like saying these types of like, you know, criticism stuff, even for like other movies.
Yeah.
Like, you know, ultimately, I don't care. I usually have a lot of fun, regardless.
No, I don't think it's I didn't even mean it like that.
No, I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
But like I think I feel like a little bit like Jean coming back felt a little bit like I couldn't quite wrap my head around it, because it felt like, you know, she legitimately died and then she got revived really fast and in a method that like I couldn't quite understand right away.
Yeah, it was a little confusing.
Because the way that they portrayed it felt a little bit like, oh, you know, it's like a vision or like it's some sort of like, you know, someone's trying to get to him. But it being actually her feels a little bit like, because we had all that closure and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
I still liked the idea. Like I liked the whole arc with Logan. And
I did.
To kill her.
Yeah,
I thought was really cool. And even just how like this movie we saw like a level 5 mutant, like just an insanely powerful mutant.
No, for sure.
Because like I know in the comics, like that's of the few comics that I've read, it's been X-Men comics. And like them having the levels and stuff is like a thing. And so them acknowledging that and be like, okay, like she is like the strongest possible mutant you can have. And
that's
like,
cool.
These people are insanely strong.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like that they kind of addressed the sort of like power levels and things like that.
Yeah.
And then also just her like just the way they kind of portrayed it. It was like I like you could definitely feel like, okay, she's really strong. Like they made it sure that you know, Charles and Eric, even though they were both strong, still had trouble with her, right?
Yeah.
It felt very like, oh, you know, because we've seen Charles and Eric be very
they
like,
established
powerful.
the power scales, and then when she comes in, it can literally just like dust things into nothing. It
Yeah,
makes
it
her feel
feels
so
like, wow.
strong. And like I'm sure some of the effect was to avoid like an R rating, but like something about the dusting made it feel really powerful. Like the fact that things didn't break like with Magneto or whatever. It literally just like stopped existing. Like it was just like pfft.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. It's like there was so much power. I mean, I thought it was really cool, just like not aesthetically, but like the visuals and the effects of her fighting Xavier.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And like you could see, it's almost like she has the power to like, you know, with her like psychic abilities or whatnot, to like disintegrate you, to just like put you back into like molecular level, right? And it was cool because you could see like Xavier like holding himself together, like the way that his skin was moving. It was like there was this force like trying to split him apart, but he was like holding it, right? I thought that was really cool.
And just the visual, it went all into slow motion. It was really well done. That whole scene was really cool.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you think of the whole, like I do think there were some very interesting ideas, especially with Magneto, this movie, that they were playing with, about, like, him being a mutant and him kind of throwing Mystique away, and then him becoming, like, powerless as well. Just his relationship with Charles, like, they were exploring some very interesting ideas.
Yeah, I think it kind of, we got a little more into like in the beginning it felt like Magneto was for a certain purpose, right?
Yeah.
Whereas here you start to get a little more detailed and delve into that sort of like, you know, is it truly for that purpose? What is it really about? Is it really just like, you know, for this fair thing that you say, or is it not, right?
Yeah.
And we get to see that he is a lot more human than what he almost believes himself to be, like this sort of like savior for the mutants, right? We can see it's like kind of sprinkled in with like a decent amount of humanity, right?
And I like that they delve into the idea of like, even if, you know, like dealing with the mutants the way the humans do and vice versa it just makes each side like hate each other more.
No, yeah.
Like it's like the mutants are like, oh, all humans are evil, and then the humans, because of that, all the humans are like, oh, all mutant, like every mutant is evil. Like
no, for
it's
sure.
just the middle is completely gotten rid of, and it polarizes. Like it's like this cycle of violence polarizes the two sides even more.
No, for sure, because you know he says that. I mean, there's a multitude of things. Like he was saying that he was for the mutants, right? And he wanted it to be like, you know, like where mutants don't have to hide their powers, where they can be like, oh, you know, proud of them or whatnot, right? That was kind of his goal. But here we get to see like, you know, he was not for just like, you know, a sort of like equality sort of thing. He was more for like mutants or like
Mutant
evolution.
dominance. Yeah.
Right? Which means that there's like a sense of superiority with that sort of like genetic, right? That gene.
Yeah.
And so, and it's, you can see that clearly, his personal like motives, not for like helping people, but rather, you know, his own desires when he abandons Mystique, right?
Which is kind of crazy. I mean, not to get like too into it, but if you really think about his past in like concentration camps.
No, for sure.
And then it's like almost like a similar idea. I think it might be a little bit unfair to say the same, but at least a similar mindset of like superiority. Like, we are the greater specimen. We are the future, and we're not gonna wait, right? Like I'm sure Charles, if this literally is the next stage of evolution for all of humankind, Charles isn't gonna try and stop it. No, but Eric is like, oh yeah, let's just kill all the humans and we'll just be there already.
No,
and it's like, what?
No, yeah, it's because of that he, you know, and possibly to his past, also being pushed, you know, a little bit. Like, this is the thing, is like, you can say that, you know, the humans, you know, treated the mutants unjustly, right? Mm-hmm. But I still think that Eric, deep down, just believes and admires the mutant characteristic itself.
Well, it's almost like when you get bullied and then you become the bully on like a much more complicated, insanely nuanced level. Of
course, yeah.
But that idea of like, this happened to him when he was a child because he was Jewish. And he saw the horrors of that. He saw the horrors of how mutants were treated, and so it's like that idea of like, I want to be in power, and I want to be able to do that. I don't know. It's interesting, and it's cool. What I like about the X-Men and Xavier and everything like that is that in that cycle of violence, or anything, however we want to put it, you see this all the time. It's understandable. It's like, okay, you know, Eric is like, dude, these horrible things happened to me when I was a kid because I was Jewish, and then, you know, legitimate, you know, discrimination against a mutant or something like that, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna strike back. And then the humans are like, bro, you killed my brother-in-law, you evil mutant. And, you know, it goes, but it takes like an act of true heroism. Is even if your brother, your cousin, your uncle, whatever, your best friend died, you choose not to retaliate.
No, of course.
And stop it. And so it's, to me, that's what I love about Charles, is that he everything that they have done, even in, you know, ignoring some of the maybe mistakes with the Phoenix thing, he is attempting to take the high road. It's just a really cool way. And then seeing Eric, and you still understand where Eric's coming from. I've always loved that dynamic in the X-Men, and it's very interesting, where to me it highlights what's truly heroic, which is taking that high road, even if it's frankly understandable, and everybody, including myself, would want revenge for whatever happened.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it's all revenge. I think the fact that he's able to go so far is that there is a definite belief within him and a personal, like...
Are we talking Eric?
Yeah.
The revenge, I wasn't saying necessarily Eric, but just like any of the mutants. It's very
of course, the other mutants, for sure,
like how you want that vengeance, and the fact that Charles challenges everyone in the X-Men to literally be the better man, even if it's like, hey man, like, you know, Stryker, it's like, yeah, you could kill Stryker, he deserves it, but it's like, be the better man.
Yeah. Also, I kind of want to touch up on Charles and Jean and their little, you know, their thing. It's interesting. And of course, it's one of those situations where, to me, it's like, it's so hard to figure out what's right or what's wrong. And it's, I always like those kind of situations, because it's always like sort of thought provoking.
Yeah. So
what do you think about that? Like,
well, okay, so there's we're gonna get into it, because let's get into it. This is what we do.
We always do this.
I feel like there is an interesting idea that with more liberty comes more responsibility. Right? And like, this is something that people are like, oh, explain it. YouTube, for example. It's like, dude, the amount of things that I have to worry about. It's like, of course, is it amazingly freeing to do what we do? Yes. Do I have way more things to worry about than I did when I worked my 9-to-5 job? 1,000,000%. And I think that is kind of the conflict with Jean, because it's like she has all this power, like with great power comes great responsibility. Like, and so I understand where Charles is coming from, being like, look, dude, just like a kid, you're going to limit that liberty because you aren't responsible enough. But that's really sketchy. And then it's like, at what point do you stop?
Yeah.
And I do think maybe he went too far, because it's like, okay, well, you have to tell her at some point.
Yeah. It's interesting.
And it is one of those things where it's like, well, maybe he did it for the right reasons and maybe it was the right call. And then he's like, I don't want to worry about it. But then at the same time, when you have Magneto coming in being like, no, always liberty, she didn't have the ability to handle that responsibility, let's say. So it's like, and you see it, which is actually why I think even though, you know, I don't think the way this movie does it is always perfect. I'm not going to pretend it is. The concept of seeing Magneto being like, what have I done? Where you see him through all of these movies where it's like liberty, like he's freeing the mutants, right? That's always been his goal, right? Where it's like, oh, let me give you your power, your freedom. There's power in that freedom. Yeah. And he finally has that turn on him. Because it's more than just you're free. You have to use that properly.
And because of that, like you know, he says that, you know, I want to free the mutants, but from the mutant side. And then if you become a human or a Homo sapien, whatever, without that mutant gene, then you kind of realize like,
you're just as much of a tyrant as the humans were.
Well, but it's like you get to see like, okay, firsthand, I not only released this you know, creature onto the world, but now I'm powerless against it. Yeah. You know, that fear. Like, could you imagine just being a normal human and seeing someone have this much power that could look at you and you were gone? Yeah. Right? The amount of fear that you would hold, you would be so scared, right? And it's like, yeah, sure, when you're a mutant, you can be like, well, you know, at least I have some, like, you know, if a freaking building or a freaking wall or something smacks me, I might be hurt, but I'm still, you know, generally okay. I mean, as a human, you're gone, you know? Yeah. And without those powers, it's like, wow, that's scary, right? And so I feel like, you know, for him to become human and then to see her, like, destroying this, like, island, it's interesting to kind of see.
It's the weird thing, because it's always easy, like, to even bring it to a much more human struggle, right? It's like, oh, the teenager being like, dude, don't control my life. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, okay, see how you do on your own. It's like, oh, maybe it sucks. Maybe you don't know what to do. You don't know how to do all these different... And so it's this weird thing. I actually don't know which is the right call, but it's very interesting because it does capture the idea of, like, control is not always evil.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
just like freedom, like liberty, like just blatant across the board liberty is not always good either. I actually think it's like it's almost showing both of them to be a little bit wrong. Yeah. In the purity of both of their beliefs, because that is kind of what, like, you know, you could say that Professor X is like controlling the mutants and the kids in the school. And it's like, yes, but so does a parent, so does a legal system, so does whatever. But then at the same, it's very interesting.
Yeah, I think that, well, I'm going to be talking in the context of the movie. Yeah. You know, in this case, I mean, after seeing how much power she's able to wield, I definitely understand where Professor X is coming from, right? I mean, the end of the movie, I feel, almost proves that he, in a way, was right.
At the same time, I think he should have told her, because there's also a chance that the Phoenix would not have fully taken over if, at a certain point at least, I understand, like, in the beginning, but at a certain point, he had been like, hey, look, Jean, you know, like, we need to talk about this. True. How are we going to deal with this? Because the fact that he didn't, and then she just died, then it just, like, unleashed the extreme in the other direction. So I do
for
think
sure
he did like Logan being furious at him for not telling her. I do think he was wrong in never telling her and just hiding it away.
That is true. Yeah, that is interesting.
But which I like, right? It's like, look, Professor X is not perfect. And he doesn't pretend to be.
But in a way, now this is just right off the top of my head. I gotta kind of think of it, but like in a way, Wolverine kind of does the same thing by killing her. Because by sacrificing not only her freedom but her life, he saves.
Yeah, but he's also following what she wanted. Like, she literally said, kill me. So it's a little less.
That is true.
Like, she was in the lab and said, kill me, and he didn't want to because he was struggling with his own personal, like, love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
No, it's cool. I just like seeing the...
It's definitely
I like
interesting
seeing those, like, you know, and I like when they don't, like, you know, at times there is, you know, there is like a black and white, but you know, there's going to be those gray areas, and I like when there are those gray areas and they're not telling you like straight up, like, no, I agree. It's cool. I like that. It's interesting.
Yeah. So we'll see where this goes. We definitely are going to see more of Charles and Eric.
Okay, so this is the end for this sort of like
ish.
Okay,
that's all I'll really say. I'll explain it more as we go. I actually don't know what the heck X-Men Origins is, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen it. Okay. That's the next movie on the list. And then there's some prequels, kind of. We'll see more about the X-Men. We'll see more about Charles and Eric. Like I said, it's not like perfect continuity.
No, that's fine. It's
a lot of recasting and stuff like that.
I got it.
I actually still really like it. Some of the upcoming X-Men movies, I think, are some of my favorite, frankly.
Okay.
So these are the ones that I have seen. I've seen most of it, and I really like the X-Men. I don't know which one X-Men Origins is, to be honest. I don't remember. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. There's a few like Wolverine movies along the way. So there's some really cool stuff.
Okay. I'm down.
Up. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for watching. Full-length reaction is going to be up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction, X-Men Origins, also going to be up for early access on the Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. Obviously, you don't have to, though. Thank you just for being here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, you're an X-Men fan, well, we got a lot more X-Men to come. And tons of other stuff that we've watched on the channel, all the other X-Men movies that we've watched on the channel. Hopefully you stick around. And if you do...
Wait, really quick.
Yes.
I forgot to talk about... I don't really need to talk about it, but I just wanted to mention it just in case someone brings it out. I forgot to talk about the freaking, Rogue's, like, choice to, like, actually get rid of her power.
Lose her powers?
Yeah, that was pretty... yeah, I kind of like that.
That was interesting.
I thought she wouldn't, actually, for some reason.
I don't know what comic book fans think. That was one of the biggest things. People were like, her character is butchered in these movies, and they hate it. So I don't know if people are, like, furious about that. Within the context of these movies, I thought it was interesting and cool. Interesting. I didn't really expect it.
I didn't expect it.
I wish we had had more time with it.
Yeah, it felt like a little side thing.
Because it did kind of feel like out of the blue a little bit, where it's like, I would have liked to see her make that decision.
Yeah, but it did.
But it was a very interesting decision for her to make, and it was understandable because some people don't like this, and
yeah, like
the mutant and strong, like the mutant powers are not always. They can be a curse.
Yeah, they can cause, like for her, it wasn't allowing her to get with
live
Bobby
really, though. Like just anything.
True.
Like,
even
like she cannot connect with people on any level aside from like a teenage hookup.
No, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I definitely thought that was interesting. But yeah, like I said, full-length reactions up on the Patreon. If you're new here, hopefully you stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.